Stop making excuses and start being more accountable. Come on in the room, girl, because you need to hear this. Now, I wanted to come to you because every day I'm always thinking like this person is making excuses. This person don't really want the thing that they say that they want. And I know that because I used to be that person, but you have to look at your part and be able to take accountability for your part in the reason why your life is the way that it is. It's not everybody, or you don't have so many obstacles that you can't overcome them to get to a better life. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I was just looking at an interview with Eva Pigford or Eva Marcel, whatever she's going at. She was on the Jason Lee show, and he was asking her about her relationship with the dude she was with who was abusive towards her. And when she got to it, he said, why aren't, she was crying, like, why aren't you having more compassion for yourself? And she's like, I do have compassion for myself, but I could have more. But she also was like, I'm not a victim. Like, there are things that I did to lead to me continuing to be abused, like not walking away sooner, right? She knew it wasn't safe. In fact, she didn't really walk away. It was her neighbor who had to call the police because she got tired of hearing her being abused while she was pregnant. And so while she was crying, because this was very hard for her, I was like, you know what? I love an accountable queen right there. And that's a very like big example, but there are a lot of things we add to, our degradation. We add to our destruction, and we don't have to do that. But if we're not willing to say our part, right? If we want to be the victim all the time, then it's going to really stop us from seeing another way out. And so I really just wanted to come to you to say that because you have to decide that nothing and no one matters. And the reason why I'm adding that is because at the end, she said there's a lot of shame. She was like, how do I go? I'm the strong person. I have to go tell people that this is what I'm going through. I was embarrassed. And I know you, like the woman that you have achieved so much that if you now go and open up and be vulnerable, right? And then also talk about your part in why you're not happy or living the life that you want, there is some shame there. There is some embarrassment. There are some other words that if you think about it, or that you've been thinking about in your mind. But none of that matters. None of that matters. People aren't looking that deep, that closely. It's really you internalizing that. And trust me, I know that because I am that high achieving, hyper vigilant woman where I'm always like done well. And so that's what people identify me as. But